At least 144 horses have now died in captivity at a holding facility in Canyon City.
The Bureau of Land Management blames a flu outbreak. Wild horse advocates blame lack of proper management.
And now the governor's office is calling for a delay on any new roundups until new management strategies can be explored.
Denver 7's Russell Haythorne has traveled to the far reaches of our state to bring us a comprehensive look at the wild horse crisis in Colorado.
They are untamed, unbridled, bold, and beautiful. Without question, an icon of the American West.
They are the American West.
These horses are majestic animals, you know? I mean, they're absolutely unbelievable.
They're such magnificent, beautiful, beautiful creatures.
And while few argue about their beauty, there are plenty of arguments about their presence here.
These animals are supposed to be protected.
It's dry, it's difficult terrain, there's limited water, so how many horses can live in that area comfortably?
When they do a roundup, they don't pay attention to genetics at all.
The roundups to control the population of wild horses made national headlines after several horses in captivity at a holding facility near Canyon City died. The killer, an equine flu outbreak, according to the Bureau of Land Management, or BLM. The issue obviously struck a nerve. Denver 7's email flooded with messages like this one from Scott Wilson. This is tragic evidence of a broken system. Nicole Prothro writing, this is taxpayer-funded animal cruelty. On the flip side, Dorothy Cogburn writes, they should be managing populations through birth control, like the ranchers do. Robert says, feral invasive horses deserve no protection. And Joe writing, wildlands should be reserved for native wildlife, like pronghorn and desert bighorn sheep. To understand what's causing the illness and death in the horses, let's first step back. There are multiple herds in 10 western states, including Colorado, with the vast majority of Mustangs in Nevada. And while populations are strong, the BLM says they must be managed or risk overpopulating like they had in the Sandwash Basin last fall.
There was upwards of 1,000 horses in the area.
BLM spokesman Chris Mestis says the area can only sustain about 160 to 360 wild horses.
When we make decisions, we have to look at the entire picture.
That's where the roundups come in, often with the use of helicopters, a controversial practice to say the least.
It's horrible.
It was, from my perspective, very humane.
It is just beyond my grasp that they could ever say anything like that.
They're helicopter cowboys.
At a recent town hall meeting in Craig, Colorado, near the Sandwash Basin, horse advocates clashed with off-highway vehicle enthusiasts. Horse advocates blame OHVs for pushing the horses out of certain areas.
The OHV people are supposed to stay in the lower part of the basin, but they don't. They just move all over.
Some comments online blame the BLM for expanding OHV trails, but Mestis says that's false. They are not expanding it.
We're not looking to increase or add any new recreational area. We're just looking to make it better.
This video shows the horses coming right up to an off-highway vehicle.
Some cases we've had actually wild horses come up the same trail that we're driving on. We shut the vehicle off and they'll just come up and just kind of go around us. I see no problem with being able to run both.
Wild horse advocates say the horses are a keystone species out here in the vast Sandwash Basin, and they say horses graze selectively and don't disturb the vegetation, while livestock from ranches overgrazes. But ranchers say that's simply untrue.
So ranchers are the best stewards of the land.
Jared Iacovetto owns Saddleback Ranch near Steamboat Springs. He says drought conditions could also be weakening the horses.
What's happened, I think, with these horses mainly is that Colorado's in a major drought. And so they've overgrazed it these last couple years. And so the condition of these horses is going to be way down coming into winter. They've been hauling water to the Sandwash, and there's only so much water you can haul into a desert.
To see all of these beautiful creatures.
Gail Bell has been a member of the National Wildlife and Endangered Species team of the Sierra Club for 20 years.
I do have empathy for the ranching community and the cattle and sheep industries. The people of the world are not going to give up meat anytime soon.
But she believes the overgrazing is much more ranch-driven than anything else. Iacovetto disagrees. He runs his livestock on his land and has about 115 horses of his own, including an adopted Mustang.
That's probably one of the most friendly horses because you give it the opportunity to show it that there is that bond.
Come on, Sparkle.
Many nonprofits like Wild Rose near Fort Collins are working to adopt wild horses.
Personally, I've worked with close to 100 myself. Where we can help is getting these horses adopted so that they're not all sitting in holding facilities.
Kayla Stone, who leads the charge,
Sweetwater is a ham.
says it's true. Wild horses become some of the friendliest creatures on earth once they're trained or what's known as gentled.
If we can kind of show people that these are just as good, that could be a way to help kind of control this.
She's a sweetie.
At the moment, the fight continues among all those with the stake in protecting and preserving this icon of the American West.
This is so much a part of our history.
It's unbelievable just seeing them out there, you know, on their own.
In the Sandwash Basin,
The Mustangs have my heart.
Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
And many of you might have opinions like Terry West Hall. She's a horse advocate working to give wild horses in Colorado a second chance after they're rounded up. So here's what she wants from the BLM. You'll hear what she wants from the BLM right now on thedenverchannel.com.